Hello, YouTube. Oh, we're going to play the new Gears of War. This is actually really exciting me. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about Doctor Who that was on last night. This is the season finale, the new version of Doctor Who. Mm-hmm. Matthew is going to be joining in on the conversation. Can't see him on the camera, that's because of shouting and stuff.
I am here.
Yeah. So, anything that we say, you agree or disagree or just want to say something that we've missed, please comment below, give us your input. Where to start? So, for me, this series so far, I've enjoyed this series. It hasn't been, as far as I think, the best series of Doctor Who so far since it was brought back in 2000 and... What year was it brought back in? 2005. It's not been the best series since 2005.
I don't know. I think it was the best series up to Good Man Goes to War. But after that, I think the last six have been a bit sloppy. But they're good, but not great.
It was a good series before Good Man Goes to War. Yeah, okay, I agree with that. And as we said, the episode with
the first 7 of season 6 are very good. Yeah. Excellent.
And the episode with old Amy Pond, for me, I honestly think that's one of the best episodes of Doctor Who that I've ever seen. That and the first Angels episode, great. But in terms of the actual last episode, I thought it was good. But for me, it's what I call it's a Davis episode. It's a Russell T Davies episode. When Russell T Davies used to produce, I really like his character development. I think he's got great character development. However,
his storylines were a bit queer.
Yeah, they've always got holes in them and little flaws. And this episode for me was full of holes. It was a good episode, but it was full of holes. One thing that Matthew pointed out was with what are they called? The
what?
The robot.
The Tesselector.
The Tesselector. How did the Tesselector manage to regenerate? You know, or
that's one thing.
That's one thing. The other thing for me is if Doctor's like, I have to die because if I don't die, the whole world is going to be destroyed or stop working. So he goes back, and he still doesn't die. Then surely the whole world would end. I mean, it's not like he's trying to convince someone that he's dead. He's trying to convince the universe, and I don't think the universe gets tricked that easily. So for me, that was a big loophole. What else? You were saying about if the Tesselector is in the alternative universe.
I think the Tesselector in the bubble. I don't see how the Tesselector could be outside the bubble because he went to the Tesselector inside the bubble. That's what I think. And then how can he be the Tesselector? See the Tesselector outside the bubble, if that makes sense.
See, I think he went to the Tesselector in the real world. We need to watch this back, but then it doesn't explain why the Tesselector would be in the bubble, apart from to say, but look in my eye. I'm not really the Doctor.
So the Tesselector is definitely in the bubble because he whispers to a river, "Look in my ear."
In my ear, in my eye.
Look in my ear.
In my ear.
Sorry, not in my ear.
Stick something in it.
Ears, eyes. Looking his eye to realise it's the Tesselector.
And then for me, the ending was just a bit done for the woo factor. Like he was like, Doctor Who? That's the oldest question ever. And I was like, no, surely the oldest question must be much more philosophical than Doctor Who. So I was just a bit like, and we were discussing before, is that going to turn into next series main story arc? Is what is Doctor Who's name? I don't want them to go into that. Because for me, I do find it a little bit funny when all the characters are like Doctor Who, because like that's the title of the show. And it also, in terms of a character way...
But we do all want to know his name.
I do want to know his name, that is true. But I want it in a way that only the people that really, really regularly watch the series are like,
It won't be John Smith. We know that. It won't.
We'll be like, I know his name, but like if you're catching him for one episode, you won't.
It could be Ben, because when she said in...
yeah, and we'll find out when, because they've used Ben on another time as well, that's true. I think it's going to be...
Hello, Benjamin.
Yeah, I think it'll be something much more Gallifreyan than that.
But she certainly didn't know his name then, so it probably isn't his name.
Yeah. But just I for one episode where people who watch Doctor Who, the proper people who like watching it, can be like, ah ha ha, I know this, but they don't do a story arc on it because I do want to know, but I don't want it to ruin Doctor Who. Doctor Who, one of the big things is, we don't know what his name is.
And then they're going to call him Dr. Pete or Dr. Bob.
Exactly. It'll be like, hi, I'm Dr. Pete. No, you're not. You're Doctor Who. But in terms of, in terms of going into next series and going into the Christmas episode,
the next series they make it even more mental, and it could be like the name could be like his forgotten self.
That's true. But me going into the series, I don't know about you, but I think you'd agree, going into next series and going into Christmas, I'm still excited because I do still love Stephen Moffat's writing. I hope that he goes back to Stephen Moffat's writing, and I know he hasn't written all the episodes, but I think the series finale he did write. And I want them to go back to the first half of Series 6. And just that amazingness, awesomeness that made us fall in love with Matt Smith. Those of you that don't love Matt Smith, you suck. And I love David Tennant as well. But yes, I'm really looking forward to going back to that. I can't even imagine what they've got lined up, and that excites me and interests me. They've got a good lineup for the Christmas episode. Have you seen the lineup? You got the mum out of Outnumbered.
Oh yes.
She's in it. Bill Bailey's in it.
Okay.
That's gonna be good.
I have seen pictures, by the way. In the spacesuit and the car.
And I think that's gonna be good. Right. So I think anything else to add to that one? My battery's about to end.
Probably not.
No. Okay. We are gonna play Gears of War 3 now. If I can record it.
Please post what you think of that episode. Whether you agree or disagree with what you say. Please say something.
Yes.
We need viewers. Come on, we're pimping out our channel.
Yeah.
Come on.